3 unspoken things women do that make men obsess, even years later. There are women who never have to say a word, yet their absence is louder than any goodbye. They pass through a man's life like quiet storms, and long after they're gone, he still hears the echo of her presence. There are women who leave a mark so deep that even years later, men find themselves thinking about them at 2 a.m. Not because of how they looked, but because of how she made him feel. There are unspoken things women do, quietly, naturally, that etched her into a man's memory. Today, I will dive deep into those things. The silent, sacred ways women change the course of a man's heart forever. This isn't about tricks or games. This is about truth. About presence. They are moments of truth. Deep, powerful impressions that linger in the heart and haunt the soul. This is about the kind of woman who, even years later, he still thinks about, still dreams of, still misses in the quiet. Let's get into the video. Number 1. The way she saw him when he didn't see himself. It's easy to love someone at their best, but there's something unforgettable about the woman who looked at a man when he was lost, broken, or unsure, and didn't flinch. She didn't tell him what to do. She didn't try to fix him. She just saw him, as if she knew who he really was underneath the noise. And in that gaze, something changed in him. Because it's rare, painfully rare, for a man to feel deeply seen without judgment. That moment lives in his bones. Even years later, he remembers how safe he felt in her eyes. Her attention was undivided. She wasn't distracted. Not when she was with him. No phone, no rush, no divided gaze. When he spoke, she listened. Fully. When he was there, she saw him. Completely. And in a world where everyone is half present, that level of focus? It carved itself into his memory. She made him feel like a man without diminishing herself. Her energy calmed his chaos. She didn't match his storms. She didn't run from them either. She simply was. Steady. Soft. Present. She didn't flatter his ego. She didn't fake admiration. But when she looked at him, he felt capable. Not because she needed him, but because she respected him. She held her ground, knew her worth, and yet gave him room to rise. In her presence, he didn't have to prove himself. He just was. And that, more than anything, made him want to be better. She wasn't passive. She was powerful and understood the dance. She knew when to lead, when to lean back. And he felt it. That trust. That respect. That challenge. She wasn't there to control him. She was there to walk beside him. She spoke truth with softness. There were things he didn't want to hear. Things about himself. About his fears. His patterns. But she didn't weaponize her insight. She delivered it like a whisper wrapped in care. Firm, but never cruel. And in that gentleness, he heard her. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to. And in her energy, he found peace. A peace he didn't even know he was searching for. If you like the video so far, please consider liking the video. By liking this video, you help make YouTube recommend my videos to more people. Let's get back into the video. She knew he was imperfect. She knew he had wounds. But she didn't take him on as a project. She trusted his process, held space for his growth. She gave him grace, not pressure. And that space? It helped him heal. Number 2. She left a little bit of mystery and celebrated his victories like they were hers. She didn't overshare. She didn't lay her soul bare on day one. She revealed herself slowly, intentionally. And that mystery kept him curious, not confused. She was like deep water, and he knew he'd never finish exploring her. Not to be manipulative, but because her soul had layers. Things that couldn't be rushed. Things that required presence, patience, and reverence to understand. And every time he thought he figured her out, she surprised him. She didn't play hard to get. She was hard to forget. There are women who try to stand out. She didn't play games. She wasn't like the other girls. She didn't need the comparison. She was herself, fully. And that kind of authenticity? It's rare. And unforgettable. This type of mystery makes a woman unforgettable. She remembered the details no one else noticed, the scar on his shoulder, the way his voice cracked when he spoke about his dad, that weird snack combo he loved as a kid. She remembered, not out of obligation, but out of care, and it's in those remembered details that he felt deeply loved. And when he realized that no one else remembered what she did, he missed her all the more. She created sacred moments in the ordinary. She turned a walk into something profound, a dinner into something intimate, a glance into something electric. It wasn't about what they did. It was how she was present. She breathed life into the mundane. And now, nothing feels the same without her. She celebrated his victories like they were hers, not for attention, not for credit, but because his joy genuinely moved her. She wasn't threatened by his success. She expanded with it, and now, every time something good happens, he wishes he could call her, just to hear that excitement in her voice. She loved from abundance, not lack. She didn't need him to complete her. Her love wasn't hungry. It wasn't desperate. It was full, overflowing. And when a woman loves like that, freely, bravely, a man feels it for the rest of his life. She cried when she was moved, laughed when she felt joy, grew quiet when she was sad. She didn't hide behind coldness or pretend to be unaffected. She let herself be seen, fully. Her emotions didn't scare him, they drew him in, because they were real. And real is rare. Ladies, there are women who change a man. Not loudly, not forcefully, but through quiet presence, through honest love. If you've ever been that woman, know this. You are unforgettable. You are not the kind of woman to move on from. You are the kind to carry with for a lifetime. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next video.